Someone who's ever tuned torn you apart, and my eyes to open up your eyes to love me. Let it be like they said it would be. Me loving you, girl, and you loving me, and my To Me by the Bee Gees. Another beautiful song by them, at least vocal-wise I would say. I've always loved their three-part harmonies, and they very much show us how to do it in this one. So, and relatively easy to play there too. The original, I think it is the original, at least the performance that I watched on, well, live ones, they would do it in the key of A. Barry would be in open E tuning, and then playing in the key of A. Yes. Now, in standard tuning, I would say let's go for the key of G. Okay, put the guitar on the 2nd fret, then you even have room to, well, to leave it out or to take it down a little bit to match your vocal range. And from there, the chords are, well, relatively easy. They're basic, as in common, like a G major, an F major, or maybe as a little one if you find it a stretch to play the full bar one. Then there is an E minor, there's a C major in there, they're all like a measure, and that's it. You could actually really just copy it from the preview for that matter. C major, and then A minor, from there to D7 or D major. Barry would play a major chord, not necessarily so the strings open in his tuning then. And from there, let me see what else is in there. There's an E minor, as I already mentioned, but in the chorus there's also an E major or an E dominant 7 in there. Then there's another thing, we had already C major, but there's also a C minor, so a little twist there too. There is also a B minor, so just simply a half step down, so those would still be the chords that need a little attention, maybe, depending on your level of playing, because you need to be able to go from G to B minor, or from C to C minor. So you gotta maybe train your fingers to do so if you're not used to bar chords just yet. Other than that, the progression is really straightforward. The verses are like 8 measures, you do it 2 times, the chorus is 8 measures, and then you go back to another verse and to a few more choruses, keep singing, that's the whole thing, gather some friends around and sing it together. It could be a great song for that matter. As for the playing, I was somewhat subtly strumming through it, which is what Barry does as well. He just strums his way through the song. You can also hear it in other recordings. But you could also choose to go for fingerpicking. Could be very nice there too, somewhat. If ever you get rain in your heart, someone who's hurt you and torn you apart, and my like that, to the right, and then maybe start strumming a little bit. I obviously skipped part of the chorus, I mean of the verse too, just to make my point there. So we'll go through the chords, of course I showed you now, but I will elaborately, thoroughly do it in the lesson as well. Also how to train your fingers to move from one to the other, because that's quite important if you can't do those just yet. Yes, the chords, what I just showed you, as in how to subtly strum through it or how to fingerpick through it. We'll go through the progression, or although you could take it away from here already as well. That would be great, by the way, if you could. But if you need a lesson, then I would say check it out at totallyguitars.com.